What are we talking about today? Well, this is what I thought. Let's talk about actually how to do data analysis. And I want to invite you to imagine that you are the VP of a very giant software company. You sell bikes, actually. You're the VP of a biking company. And so this is what you say to yourself. You're like, okay, well, shit. You know what I think I'm going to do? I want to know how my bike orders did throughout the whole year. So you go to the meeting, you sit down, you got a Keurig cup of coffee with you. You're taking a seat and you're like, analyst, show me that chart. I'd like to see that. I want to see what our bike orders were for the whole year. I'm the VP of sales. I'm very important. I'm smart. Everyone knows it. You know it. I know it. So you're sitting there and the chart appears. And what are we looking at? We're looking at bike orders by order month is what we're looking at. And so the VP of sales, you're staring at this and you start noticing things. What do you think you're going to do once you see a chart? You're probably going to start asking questions about it. What's going on here? We have this precipitous drop from February to March, 150 orders to under 100. What's going on? Then we plateaued here, and then, my Lord, we've just been declining and increasing ever so slightly. I want to know about these three cataclysmic events to my bike company. So what happens? You're the analyst. This VP of sales is fucking pissed. What do you got to do first? Well, you've got it. He asked a bunch of questions. You got a laundry list of them. What do you do next? You extract the data. What are some tools that folks use to actually extract data? SQL, Python, SQL, structured query language, Python, like a snake. I don't know too much about this world. All I know about the SQL world. It's how you talk to a relational database and get the data out. What happens after you get the data out? You're going to analyze it. What are some tools that we actually use to analyze data? You've probably heard of a couple of them. You can use something like Microsoft Excel. Works just fine. There's nothing wrong with using Excel. It's an incredible tool. You don't need to know how to use Tableau and Power BI to be a good data analyst, because what you're going to find out is it has really nothing to do with that. Excel, Tableau, Power BI. Maybe use something like Looker. This is how I like to think of these analysis tools, right? Tableau and Power BI, these are like the Pepsi and Coke of the analytics world. And then Looker is probably like Fago. So what do we do last? Well, we answer the questions. We answer the questions that we got from the VP of sales. What is required in asking and answering questions? What tools and technologies do you need? Well, here's the tools and technologies. It's your brain and your communication skills. Your brain and communication skills. Who do you think is the best at doing this stuff? If you had to come up with a list of people who are good at using their brain and communicating, this is what I'm going to tell you. Non-technical people are very good at this. That's why they specialize in non-technical things, because they become well-versed in actually how to communicate with folks. So if you know how to communicate, we can teach you all this other stuff along the way. So what is data analysis? How do you do it? You ask questions, you get the data, you analyze it using some of these applications, and they answer the question. Requires communication skills, and the people who are the best at this, I have seen historically, history majors, language arts majors. Thank you.